What is up, you guys? It is Brad here, and welcome to my BrickLink room. Today in this video, we're going to be doing another BrickLink vlog where I'm basically going to take you behind the scenes of my BrickLink store, and like I said, I'm going to bring you with me so you guys get to follow along. Like anytime I do a BrickLink store vlog, I feel like there's no direction. I just kind of take you along and keep you updated on what I'm doing in my store. I'll definitely be parting out some sets, definitely packing some orders, and we'll see what I'll take it up to. I just got a package in the mail here from Amazon Prime Day. I ordered this last week during the Prime Day sale, and this is one of 2 or 3 packages I'm going to be getting containing sets for the BrickLink store. This one here is set number 71453, the Lego Dreams. It is Izzy and Bunshu, the bunny, I think it is. Got 3 of these. You're only actually allowed to get 3 sets at a time on certain sets, like on Amazon Prime. So I only did get the 3. I did try and place another order, and it was unfortunately canceled. So looks like I'll have to go ahead and just part out these 3, and I'll add it to the stack of other sets that I still need to part out. I think these ones might be from last Prime Day. I don't even know. I'm doing a little bit of catch up now from being away from the Lego room for the last little bit. I just finished packing a very large BrickLink order. It's not large in dollar or pieces. It was just like 32 lots, which is kind of a lot, so it took me a while to pack. And one of the lots, which was supposed to be found in a large 250 something, I think it was 254, it wasn't actually in there, and I had to search every single, I knew there was like too many quantity for it to be in a small bag, so I knew it had to be in a large bag. So I searched all these bins down here, couldn't find it, then started way at the bottom and searched every single one of these bins until I found it here in this bin. I don't even remember what number it was. So now I have to update the inventory, and that took like probably 20 minutes trying to find that one stupid little piece. All right, so I got 2 orders packed tonight, which I'm really excited about. Top one here is going to Canada, and bottom one here is going to North Korea. But I am into another predicament with a 3rd order that I packed tonight. Basically what has happened is a buyer has placed an order with me. It was a decent sized order. They then paid for the order once I sent them the invoice. I then proceeded to pack the order and put a stamp on the envelope. It is all ready to go. It is just out in my living room already. And then I got an email from them that I believe was sent before I packed it, but I didn't see the email, saying that they no longer wish to keep the order and they want to cancel it. But the thing is, now that I've seen the email now, but I've already packed the order. I've already used a stamp, which costs $1.90. I can't, transfer it, and like once I open the bubble mailer, it's useless. Plus, I've incurred the cost of the bubble mailer. It wouldn't be a huge hassle to go through and put all of the pieces back. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like hundreds and hundreds of parts, and I'm like, no way. But I want to know, because I haven't shipped the order yet. What should I do? Should I go ahead and cancel them? Should I go ahead and refund them the whole amount, or just like refund them for the parts and keep the shipping costs, because I've already incurred costs with the stamp and the envelope and stuff like that? I've let them know that I've already packed their order and that I was ready to ship it tomorrow, and I'm awaiting to hear back from them through email to see what they want to do. But I've never had this happen before. Most of the time, once a buyer, pays for the order, they're committed to it. I've never had them cancel or want to cancel an order after paying for it, like the same day they paid for it or the day after, something like that. But very, very odd. All right, just a little bit of an update to the last situation. I did hear back from the buyer, and they said because I've already got the order packed and because there was already a stamp on it and everything, just to go ahead and send it. So I'm glad that we come to a resolution for that. Funny enough, I actually got another order yesterday that also got canceled, except this time they asked me to cancel before I had even invoiced them or anything like that. So in that case, I don't mind canceling. Like, it's against BrickLink policy, but it is what it is. If somebody doesn't want the parts anymore, I'm not going to force them to give me like 33 cents. Like, I'll just cancel the order. I got another package in the mail today. This time it's from Amazon. This is actually a continuation of my Amazon Prime Day haul. So included are some of these Marvel sets, which is set number 76243, the Rocket Mech Armor. These ones are 98 pieces. I think there are 3 included right here. Yep, looks to be about correct. And then I also picked up 3 of this friend set here. This one here is 41738, the Dog Rescue Bike. And again, 3 of them here. These actually came in weeks after Prime Day happened, and I completely forgot I ordered them. Had no idea what would be inside this Amazon package until I actually shook it and was like, oh, I bet it's some of the Lego that I ordered and just never received yet. So up here, these sets go with all the other sets that I still need to part out. This room's been a little bit of a catch-all, and I've been working on cleaning it up so I can do my order packing, and I'm actually excited because I'm putting some new furniture in here. So instead of this makeshift table with these 2 containers holding it up, I actually just got this storage container right here from work that's from IKEA, so I'm very excited to be putting it in place. It will just be a better, area for me to try and pack orders on. So my first step is to remove all of this from the room. I also need to move these out of the way because I'm not able to get that container in there unless I do it. Alright, so it's not fully set up yet, but this is what it's looking like so far. I've gone ahead and added the storage container right here. You guys can see that it's got all my like supplies and everything on the inside. I kind of like the old organization method better. Like I like those drawers. I miss them already, but they're going to be so much more useful in my Lego room than this cabinet was. So happy to have that, and I've got some room back there to put whatever. And I put my bags up here, the small bags and the large bags. So everything is still roughly like, you know, within hands grab when I go to pack orders, which is good. And I just put all the extra bags and stuff like that in here, so it is possible to get all of this done. It's not the most ideal, but it's a good cabinet. It was really expensive and I got it for free, so wanted to take advantage of it and use it. So I've got the desk set up there, and now I just got to finish cleaning up the rest of the floor here. I am packing some BrickLink orders here before I go on my trip, and I just packed this one. This one's going to the US, but look at how crazy all these colors are. They only ordered pink pieces, which is really fun, and some Lego minifigures that are also pink. This was an interesting one to pack for sure. Just got a bunch of orders packed this morning, which is really awesome. A lot of these ones were a little bit of a high lot order, so, you know, 300 pieces, 50 lots kind of thing. A couple of them are being shipped out, and then this one here is actually ready for pickup, which is fun. And now I'm going to do some parting out here of some Lego sets. This one here is the Disney 100 Years of Animations Icon, which are 1,000 pieces each, and I was able to pick up 3 of them from the Walmart. Sweet, I got all of the lots put away here from the Disney set. These are the ones here that need to be consolidated into the other lots in my store, but I've also gone ahead and bagged everything here as well. So that is like 3,000 new parts added to the store. Also, I don't normally do this, but I ended up keeping one minifigure and one Disney 100 tile for myself, just because these are pretty cool pieces. Originally, I was going to keep one of the sets and just part out 2 of them, but I decided I didn't need it. I just wanted the figure, so I'm pretty excited. You know, it's kind of like buying on BrickLink, except I'm just stealing from myself. I'm in a party note kind of mood, so I'm going to go ahead and part out another set. This one here, set number 75572, the Jake and however you say that, first something fight. Pretty cool set. Good thing I'm not reviewing it, I'm just trying to part it out. And there we go, I got the second set all parted out now. All of the inventory is in there, obviously, other than the ones that need to be consolidated. They're down here in the Pick-a-Brick cups, but you guys can see I really got a lot of lots added to the store. Working on the BrickLink store has gotten so much, I actually had to expand and start doing this out here because I just ran out of space in the BrickLink room for setting all of this up because I'm doing so many other things at once. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm trying to do some work in the BrickLink store tonight. It's pretty late. It's like almost 2 in the morning, but I'm trying to do some work and the system's unavailable because they're down for maintenance. This is frustrating. I've got orders to pack. I got an order back in the mail today. It was returned to sender. This one was totally my fault. I forgot a number on his address. His address was supposed to be like 235 and I just wrote 23. So it shipped there and it didn't obviously get delivered. So it got returned. And at first I thought it must have been their fault or something like that because it was a newer buyer, but it was totally my fault. I got their address wrong. So I will be reshipping their address out to them tomorrow with the correct address, and L on my part because I lost a stamp. Also, speaking of shipping orders, there's been a little bit of a looming threat that there could be a Canada Post strike. The union workers are threatening to strike and they've been working on mediation. I'm hoping that Canada Post doesn't go on strike, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. I'm all for workers advocating for their rights and better conditions. So I hope it doesn't go on strike, but if that's the move they do, that's the move they do. So we'll have to stay tuned, and I'll update you guys here in the vlog. All right, you guys, I am in the BrickLink room right now. In these last couple hours, I've been packing some orders. I actually just had 2 very large orders, one with over 1,000 pieces and one with over 500 pieces. Luckily, I didn't have to ship those. They actually just got picked up. The buyers came right to my place. That is something I do offer. If you're local to Toronto, or even not local but are going to be in Toronto, you can come pick up your pieces, and it's a really great way to avoid paying for shipping. So I actually just had those get picked up, and it's a good thing right now because crazy update, Canada Post, which is the carrier that I use to ship all of my BrickLink packages, is actually currently on strike right now. So I don't know when the strike's going to be over. It's been on for over a week now at the time of making this video, which is pretty nuts. It wasn't on strike when I started the video, but it is now. So I've got a couple packages just starting to backlog. Orders, unfortunately, have been super slow because nobody wants to place a BrickLink order from Canada right now, or nobody wants to place a BrickLink order in Canada because you can't get it. Even if it's shipped from the US, all mail is stalled. So it's just too expensive to use like UPS and other couriers and stuff like that. So for now, I'm taking orders still and just not shipping them. And then as soon as Canada Post reopens their operations, I will ship the orders. But it's just very annoying because it's like, I'm running a business and now I can't even get orders, or people don't want to order because they're not going to get their packages anyway. All right, the Canada Post strike has now been going on for like 3 weeks, so I have just accumulated all these sets to part out. I just picked this one up recently at Black Friday, which is really cool. This one I think was like $1 or $2 a bag, so pretty cheap, and I picked up all they had, and I'm going to part it out because I don't imagine too many people will want to buy that one, but I'm not going to part any sets out until the strike is over, but it's been going on for a few weeks now. I've actually just gone ahead and updated my store terms on BrickLink, or the shipping terms specifically, to talk about the Canada Post strike. I was hoping, at the 1 week mark that I wasn't going to need to, but because it's been going on for so long now, I had to update them just to let people know, Canadians know that they're on strike, but any non-Canadians aren't going to know. What I personally been doing for orders is my store's open. I thought about closing my store just because I didn't know if it would make sense to take orders when I can't ship them. But basically now, especially now that the strike has been going on for a little bit longer than we initially thought it would. So what I've done is I've just updated my store terms, letting everybody know that the Canada Post strike is on and it is delaying orders. I am still taking orders. I am still packing orders as they are paid for. Like, I'm getting the orders, I'm invoicing them, getting the payments, and then packing them. And I'm just holding them in my BrickLink room because as soon as the strike is over, I'm going to go ahead and ship them immediately so the buyers can get them, or I'll probably wait a few days because they're going to be really backed up and I don't want them to get lost. But as I said, I really thought about closing the store because it's just like the other shipping alternatives here in Canada don't make sense. Like, Canada Post, it cost me, like, to send a small package of Lego in Canada costs like $3-4, $1.90 plus like fees and stuff like that. So it's pretty cheap. But to go to like UPS, Purolator, one of those carriers, it's like $12, $15, $20. So it's like probably not worth it for somebody just trying to get a little bit apart. So I did think about closing the store because I thought it might make the most sense, but instead I've decided to keep it open. Everybody knows their order is being held as soon as I get a new order and I send the invoice. And I add a little line in there saying once you pay for your order, it will be packed, but it will not be shipped until after the strike is over. And even the international people who may have no idea that a Canada Post strike is happening have all agreed that that's okay. So I avoided having to close the store for now, but we'll have to see how long the strike actually lasts. And like I did say earlier in the vlog, I am doing local pickup as well, which is awesome. So anybody, local to Toronto or like the GTA can come and pick up their Lego pieces. And I've actually had more pickup orders in the last few weeks than I ever have before. Even if it's just for a small piece, or like I've had pickup orders for as little as less than $5, and then I've had some for like $50 some. So it's just like people are looking, they're going to pay a few cents extra, or like they're just going to make the drive to get the pieces that they need for their mock, instead of having to, like, most people would just normally pay the $4 for shipping and order it from wherever. But because I'm local, people are coming to get it. So if you are local to Toronto and seeing this vlog, you can always do pickup like I mentioned. But yeah, that's been going really well, and I'm just gonna have a ton of orders to pack once the strike is over. All right, here in the BrickLink room, I just got 3 orders packed. These are now officially, all my orders are caught up. I was a couple behind because of the Canada Post strike, but I got those out yesterday, got the final 3 out today. I'm not only caught up from the strike, I'm caught up on all orders, which is really amazing. And because there was a strike, you would have thought I would have spent a lot of time putting all of these parts away, but you'd be mistaken. I don't know, I guess I was just really busy with some other Lego things during the time that the strike was happening, and I was still packing the orders, I just wasn't shipping them, but I then got behind on packing them even, then the strike reopened, and I got them all shipped really fast, so very happy about that. But the other thing is, I didn't want to add new parts to the store when there was a strike, because people weren't really shopping because they knew they were going to get their pieces, so I didn't want to, like, add all these new parts and have people not buy them and then they're not new anymore. So I still have a lot of sets that I need to part out. They're right here. You guys can see I've got some Dreams ones, some DC, Ninjago, and then like this poly bag I bought on Black Friday during the strike. So I'm going to part these out sometime soon, and I got to clean up this room again. I've got like parts from the new set that I was building. I've got boxes absolutely everywhere. I don't even know what the heck was in this box. Oh, it's a box inside a box, and a box inside another box, and a box inside another box, and a sweater, and yeah, it's kind of messy in here, so I think I should do some cleaning and reorganizing. Also, I've had these here for a few weeks now, and I just don't know if they're gonna stay or not because I'm so sick of having to like squeeze in and out of this room. It's a little bit of a disaster. It is a tight squeeze, and half the time I'm like flying around the corner here, I run into this, which is also not good. All right, so I've been kind of tidying up the room here today, which has been pretty good, and I've been working on putting a lot of the parts away, which has been really good as well. These are all parts that I parted out before the Canada Post strike, so I still have several cups left to put away, but I've gone through several cups already today, which has been really awesome. So all of these parts are in here, and it's just going to continue being a work in progress. Last night I actually shifted around this a little bit more, so the bags are right here, and I put the containers and the trays. All the sorting containers that I don't really use are going to go up there, and then I really want to reorganize these 2 bookshelves because these are kind of wasted, and these here I don't know what's for sale, what's not for sale, what's mine, stuff like that. So I also should break down a few of these boxes and display these sets a little bit better. So I've got some more work to do, but in the meantime I'm going to keep putting away all of the pieces. It is the next day now, and I'm still working on trying to put parts into my inventory, and I just realized all of these cups right here that I need to put into the inventory, I parted out on April 20th, 2024. It is January 2025. Almost a year. That is, come on, come on, Brad. That's ridiculous. I can't believe I did that. All right, I am so proud of myself because I got all of the parts put away. You guys can see in the Lego room here, there are no outstanding BrickLink parts. And in fact, I've actually amassed a huge, stupid, huge stack of Pick-a-Brick cups now. I just want to get it to the ceiling, even though I probably won't because they don't even make Pick-a-Brick cups anymore. But it's really, really cool. It is almost, you know, it's not quite as tall as me, but it could get close to being as tall as me. But very excited because right now, as I said, I want to continue working on cleaning up the BrickLink room right here. I've got all these sets that need to be parted out and all of this that just needs to be generally tidied up. All right, so I've just gone ahead and finished packing an order, and all the orders, this is the only one that came in yesterday, so all my orders are now caught up, which is really good. All of the parts here are also all put away. Everything is labeled up until $19.99, and I'll have to start doing 2000s if I ever get there. All of these parts are also all put away here, and I've got bins up to 1100, but I don't know where all these bags are. Like, I don't know if I just haven't filled them yet and stuff like that, but I'm also proud because I've started organizing this a little bit more. So these are still things that need to be parted out. This could definitely use a little bit more organization. I know all of these things are for sale, or these shelves right here are for sale. These are empty boxes that I should probably go through a little bit more. Same with these, and maybe get rid of these Tego containers. These are for like the best craft storage solutions, so I'm still going to use those eventually. But yeah, time to part these out. I've started organizing this a little bit more, but I'm really happy. The BrickLink room has changed a lot these past couple weeks, or I've just like made it really messy and then made it really clean again. Of course, I feel like so much has happened in this vlog because we started before Canada Post strike, did a bunch of parting out, then had a Canada Post strike, and now we've resolved the strike. Like, this vlog has gone on for absolutely months. I wonder how many haircuts I've had in this time, but I'm excited to be wrapping it up for now because I think I'm in like a really good place. And as I feel like I say kind of like every year, I need to take BrickLink a little bit more seriously. I see it as a really great way to supplement this hobby and provide a little bit of extra income. And as I'm trying to do more this year to do Lego more seriously, per se, I think BrickLink could play a really integral part in that, and I need to make sure I'm doing that and playing the game effectively. So that is going to be my goal, and I think I'm going to take it a little bit more seriously in the next vlog, which I'm really excited about. I just wanted to start off on a little bit of a clean slate now that I'm happy with how everything is in here, how clean the room is and everything. So I'm really excited for this next vlog because big things are going to happen. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's BrickLink vlog. Of course, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Stay tuned because, again, lots more stuff is going to be coming soon here, especially on the channel and for BrickLink especially, because as I said, this has got to be a more integral part of my Lego funding and things like that, and I'm excited to bring you guys along for the ride. So thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you all here in the next one.